大家好! So yeah, I am back in business. You know what? My parents sent me this program from Germany. They sent it on 31st of December and it got here now, today, on 26th of February. Which means it was on the way here for almost 2 months. Today I'm going to talk about Chinese money because I have that friend in Japan, his name is Fat Blue Man, and he created a very cool video about Japanese money, and I replied that as soon as I have my video making program I'm going to create also a video about money, but instead of Japanese money I'm going to talk about Chinese money. I got this for the Chinese New Year Spring Festival and it contained 1 bill of each kind available in China. I saved it to now because I thought that this will help me to create that video. I think they had a reform in 1999, so I'm going to talk about the newer money. Before I start to talk about the pictures on the bills, I have to tell you that this video is cultural. It talks about Chinese culture and it's not that funny, I think. So if you don't like that, or if you expect me to do something funny now, maybe it won't happen. So if you don't like it, you should turn off now. First of all, I'm telling you about changes. That this is 1 yuan, this is 1 jiao, 1 jiao, and 10 of this is 1 yuan. Let's start with the smallest bill, the 1 jiao bill. You can see on it the Chinese minority. Here we have the 1 yuan bill, 1 yuan. The front side is Mr. Mao. On the back side is the Xihu Lake in the Hangzhou province in the southeast of China. 5 yuan bill. The front page, our friend Mao. On the back side is the Taishan mountain. It's in East China in the Shandong province, and it's listed by the UNESCO as a World Natural and Cultural Heritage. Whatever that means. 5 yuan follows the 10 yuan bill. On the front side, of course, Mr. Mao. On the back side you can see the Yangtze River, which is the longest river in China. It 2009, which means this year, they're gonna build a big dam there to use the water power. It's about 6,400 kilometers long, and as I said before, it's the longest river in China. This is the 20 yuan bill. On the front side, as always, Mr. Mao. On the back side is the Lijiang River. That river is in the south of China, and it got a long history. But everything I'm going to tell you is that this river is really beautiful, as you can see in the pictures. And Chinese people say that if you drive in the river with a boat, like you can see in the bill, that guy here, it just looks like an ancient Asian picture, which is considered as very beautiful. Here we got the 50 yuan bill. The front, Mr. Mao, and on the back is the Potala Palace in Lhasa, Tibet. The palace was previously the home of the Dalai Lama, but the 14th Dalai Lama had to escape, and now it's a museum. Now, last but not least, the 100 yuan bill. Guess who's on the back? For sure, it's Mr. Mao. But let's talk first about the front. So on the front you can see the Great Hall of People in Chinese, Renmin Dahui Tang. And about every year there's a meeting about 2 to 3 weeks where the Chinese People's Political Consultative Conference, in short SCPCC, and the National People's Congress, NPS, are going to talk about stuff. And every 5 years it's a gathering of the Communist Party of China. the biggest party and the ruler party in China. But who's that Mao? Why is he on every bill? Why? To answer on this question, I'm going to go a little back in the history to about 1910, when Chinese people realized that Western countries are all developing their democracies, but they're still stuck with the monarchy. They also wanted a change in their regime. So there were two people. One was called Mao, communist. Second one was Jiang, capitalist. Back then, maybe 95% of the people were farmers. Mao's idea was human equality and so on, to make a communist country, but Jiang, he thought that he should adapt Western ways and do the capitalist way. After a long time of war between those two parties, Mao finally won, and Jiang, he escaped to Taiwan. In the long time of Mao's regime, about 140 million Chinese people died. He threw the whole economy about 20 years back to the past. That are just two things among a lot of other bad things. But he did something that the Chinese people are very proud of. He brought Chinese people back their self-confidence and they're proud of the nation. For Chinese people, Mao, whatever he did in the past, he was a hero, and you can still, like here in my city, find statues of him greeting to the public. So maybe because I'm Westerner, I invented my own money of another hero of China. He did also something very unique. He did something that no one else before in the Chinese history could do. He opened the whole China for Western people like us. His Chinese name is Li Xiaolong, and for Western people, he's known as Bruce. Instead of looking like that, you can see here the 103.67 yuan bill. In case you need exactly that sum of money, you can use it.